Hello everyone, Kyle here, Genreverse YouTube channel. Thanks for checking us out. Give us a subscribe if it's something you haven't done already. We got a lot of great content here on the channel. Reactions, reviews, podcasts, more than just anime, but mostly anime these days. Hopefully other shows will come back, give a little bit more variety. LRMonline.com, our parent website, if you will. I've been there, God, since 2018, and the site itself has been around since 2020. But it's a great one-stop shop for all your entertainment news, like written articles, typed, if you will. I still write from time to time, senior editor there. We also have interviews and red carpet events from the LRM YouTube channel and more. It's another day to do some editing, guys. Yeah, it is. Look, I could have just had this screen up without the browser window. Anyways, just in case I want to pull Discord or something up, I'm sharing this screen, not just this window. So, yeah, it's another day of editing stuff. I guess I can get the background music going. Another day of editing stuff. We managed to get an episode of Blue Box that we were missing recorded. We're good on Ranma 1/2 now. I'm getting Yakuza Fiancé finished up. As you guys can see, I kind of already started before the stream. There was some stuff I had to make, and yeah, I did that and got us jumped in. Yeah, you came in right on time, or I came in right on time with this edit. Yeah, you're right on time. There you go. What was I saying? So yeah, we're getting caught up. Got one more Blue Box to record, and the two that we're missing to edit. And then we will be all caught up, and so hopefully this will probably be the last edit I do today, because I did Ranma this morning and then doing this, and after that I don't know if I'll have the brain power to do another one, but I'll get the two Blue Box done tomorrow, hopefully. And I'm hoping Christine feels like editing again sometime soon. I'm just happy she's able to record a little bit recently. And then once I'm all caught up, regardless of how much she is able to edit, I'll be working again on more Fate, JJK, and I'm hoping maybe next week, if not the week after, both of those will start up again. If she can start editing again, definitely. But like I said, thanks for your patience while we have been getting caught up and falling behind and getting caught up. Anyways, guys, Yakuza Fiancé, dumpster fire that we are really thoroughly enjoying. How are you guys enjoying Yakuza Fiancé? Rico, I know you're not watching it, or at least you said you weren't. I like Battle of the Gods. That's a good movie. Mind your own business. It's decent. It's not the greatest thing since sliced bread, but we're enjoying it for what it is. Work. Definitely. Hold on one second. Whoops. What'd I do? I don't know what I did. I was just trying to turn down the volume in my ears. No, that's mute. Okay, that should be volume in my ears. Sorry, that was really loud and uncomfortable for a moment for me, and then it all sped up. That was weird. I was in rare form today, making all sorts of dirty jokes while editing. I think what I'm going to do is switch this window down here. Put that one right there. All right. The boss was really riding her. I guess I can turn down the background music some. And I got the desktop stuff up so you guys can kind of hear some of the edit as I go along. All night long. Mind your own business. Work. Shoes long. The boss was. The boss. The boss was working around. The boss was. What is going on? Oh, okay. I should have left some of. That's not cutting as smoothly as I had hoped. Cut there. I guess I gotta keep. The boss was. No, I guess it could come in right here. There we go. The boss was. I'm gonna go back to your back catalog. YouTube is not receiving enough. Okay, I'm having some internet issues, maybe. Let me get my phone out and pull up the turn on the hotspot just in case. And I will try to connect to that as a backup. One moment. Let me, just in case anything pops up. SSIDs and things like that. 1 second. Okay, hopefully we don't have too big of an issue if it switches over. It's maintaining. So what I see is that I'm maintaining like my connection speed, but it says it's a low connection, which is weird because the bit rate is solid. What I can see in OBS. Okay, well, I don't see it messed up on the preview in YouTube Studio, so I'm gonna carry on as if everything is hunky-dory. And if it's not, I apologize, and I'll try to stream when I can. Rico, have I seen Gintama? No, I have not. It's one of those that's on the radar, but not like, it's not a priority target right now. And not for any reason in particular. Just got other things going on. Might say that work may have been a pain in the ass. Might say that work may have been a pain in the ass. Lex, thanks for jumping in and checking out the stream. I've seen them. I've seen them on like old Trash Taste episodes. I've done a couple of tier lists. Sorry, I know what joke I just made, and it's pretty funny. I'm going to put in a please stand by break right here. Yeah, I would love to do stuff like that. Like, if you go look at our 13 Days of Terror that we did for Halloween last year and this year, I would love to do more of stuff like that for anime, even those types of like scripted reviews. Um, and but I got to get all us all caught up on our reactions, and we need some period of stability for that to be a thing. I would love to do some of those 3x3s on like more podcast format discussions with me, Christine, and or Brian. So yeah, those are things that we would like to do, but we got to get what we owe you guys first. Brian just called the show clean. Psycho guy. First time laying eyes on her, huh? To school we go. Okay. Oh man, I've been started editing again and I didn't bring the screen back up. I blame you, Rico. You should have said something. Sorry about that, guys. I relatively from what I can tell, my internet's not like dying. Like it just says it's got a low uh connection, but I don't know why. It's solid and the bit rate's good. I don't I don't know. So, like I said, I'm gonna carry on as if it's good to go. This is her first time laying eyes. Her first time laying eyes on her, huh? No, I had started editing again and just forgot to switch over. It's all good. There's gonna be a time in January where Christine is not gonna be here. Her and Lucas are gonna be gone, and I'm worried. Uh, it has been a long, long time since I've been by myself uh, in the house with my brain injury stuff and my memory the way it can be, and how easily I can get distracted, lose train of thought. Uh, I can't cook. Like, I'm going to have to pre make a bunch of stuff and then um, freeze it. Uh, I don't think I'm going to need much of this right here. Up too badly? Um, because I've already with Christine being in town, just not being at home, like being shopping or something. I've started a kitchen fire before just because I forgot I'd put something in the oven. So I'm actually worried about that one in January. We're gonna, like I said, uh, pre-make a bunch of things. Um, why? Oh, probably the mail. Sorry, I just got a notification that my door sensor thing went off. Um, yeah, yeah. All of this connected to me forgetting to change the screen. See, I don't want this whole conversation. Right here, I just have this little chuckle, but this is like, it's a big skip. Might be able to do this. Got to keep a little bit more than what I had really wanted to. That should hopefully be enough. Bigger fish to fry. Man, because, like, we have little bits of, like, visual reaction in this. And there's some verbal reaction to some of it. Let me see. I might need to cut some of this. I could just skip to that. Oh, I could just go right there. Okay, yeah, that flows well enough. There I go, making more dirty jokes. Dirty, dirty, dirty. All right. There was a lot of talking in this episode. This is one of the Yakuza mysteries episodes.
God.
She's really pumping you for information. Yeah, I guess I can. Doesn't really look like we're doing much, but just absorbing what they're saying there. And so I'll cut that chunk out, shorten some of this up. It's a relatively short reaction. Here at minute 26, the outro starts playing, and then there's like 4 minutes of us like chatting about the episode and the show. So that's not too bad. And there's chunks in here that you can see where we're, paused for what, almost a minute. 15:52 to 17:02. So yeah, a little over a minute. That's how I like keep my morale going for these edits. is is by seeing how close I am to that outro part, because after that there's usually not much to cut. And I already kind of prepped it down there, as you can see. She's really pumping you, isn't she?
God.
All right, we'll cut that there. I'm not going to keep me just calling her a liar. I don't think I need that reference to Ranma. Uh, let's see how I can cut up her getting the contact information. What about Ranma? The most recent reaction is up right now. I mean, I understand if you leave to go watch that instead of a live edit, but yeah, no. Uh, I just made a joke about the anything goes martial arts dojo. Just a quick little reference. Not really worth keeping for the amount of dialogue necessary for it to make sense. Rama's such a good show. Holy crap, man! How did we sleep on the original? I mean, it's right up our alley, and it was just one of those that I knew it was there. I knew the general gist of it, and it sounded funny. It just it was one of those that it didn't happen. But the remake has been a real treat, and I'm glad most people seem to really enjoy it as well. I think what we'll do is, because we're real big on doing our best to remain spoiler free and not have to risk anything looking up the original. What I'll do is I'll wait until season one of this remake is over with, and then I'll either ask our kind audience, or usually I can get a few Google searches safe. Like I want to basically I want to know like what of the original show, what episode to stop watching the original show to stay with um, uh, the remake, right? To not go beyond it. So I know there's more filler in the original than we're gonna have in this remake. So when season one ends and someone can tell me like, oh, watch the first 48 episodes or something like that, you know what I'm saying? No, Steins Gate Lex is one that has been recommended a few times. I think when I was looking at shows to do next year when we're all done with JJK and Fate, Vinland Saga, I was looking for some that are shorter, like 12 episodes, single seasons so far, maybe a second season coming. And I found a few. Steins Gate was one we looked at, but it had a lot of episodes, and we already chose a big project for next year. It's a bit of an open secret. I don't think I've publicly posted it uh, on the community page, but in our Discord linked down below, I've talked about it. We will be doing ReZero next year, um, but that's still a ways off. Ooh, Prison School's only 12 episodes. No, that's not one we've seen, but uh, it's one that I think even you have recommended before, Rico. It's clever. It's clever. Someone had guessed one of the 12 episode shows that we did settle on, but I don't remember which one they guessed correctly, so I can't say it. It's somewhere on the Discord. Uh, Somewhere around here, I'm going to need a new timestamp, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I'm not sure what to call it yet. We have this conversation with Shoma. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll say hotel, or no, she's not in a hotel room. She's like in her old room. Let's just say Shoma talk and the alley. Hey, how's it going, Alex? Which episode? Yakuza or Ranma? I'm guessing Yakuza because I'm editing that, but I also know you watch Ranma and I published that, what, this morning? I think it was this morning. Yeah. My brain, guys. Do I really need to? I guess I could skip everything just so. No, maybe I'm just gonna keep where he says, "Where are we going?" Yeah, the episodes where they are solving Yakuza mysteries are actually a lot of fun. Um, I almost wish there was more of that. And hell, I'd almost just take a whole series without the toxic relationship stuff of just like a internal affairs, if you will, of the criminal underground. Maybe where they're trying to rein the chaos of organized crime back into a more civilized, civilized, organized crime. So they go and they solve the mysteries of the worst crimes being committed by the yakuza, and they fix it internally. That would be something kind of cool, and they've done that a bit with this show, but that's not what the main thing seems to be about. A jealous bitch right now, aren't you? You see, she probably would have probably has jealous bitch. Right now. No, that's not one that got selected. I can tell you that if I'll do that. I'll do a freebie. Those of you that are uh in chat right now, if you take a few guesses uh of which 12 episode single season, there may be a second season coming. But as of now, they're only single season and they only have 12 episodes. Um, if you take a couple of guesses, if you guys get it right, I'll say if you got it right. They're a little far away still. We're gonna make sure our future back catalog reactions are mostly recorded and edited before we start publishing, so that a way if we ever hit a rough time again like we have these last couple of months, then then we're ahead of the game. So that's the goal, is like to not even start releasing until the entire thing has been recorded and at least half a season is fully edited. Or in the case of ReZero, I want to have like the first season edited before we start releasing. And then that way we can also do 2 episodes a week for back catalog series. Um, That's the dream. That's the goal. Hell's Paradise. The only reason we stopped is we that was another time we had too much going on, and it was not doing well enough. I liked it for the most part. We never finished watching it. Like none of us finished watching it, and not because it was bad, just it fell by the wayside. Unfortunately, it's like Zom 100. Christine and I have still not watched that final episode. I know putting up a reaction would be almost pointless, but the only reason we haven't is because I still want to put that reaction up. Just have other things going on. No, no. I'll give you guys a hint. One of them is definitely a romance anime, or at least it seems to be from the outside. No, we've already seen Cyberpunk off camera. Sorry. Great show though. I was quite surprised a couple of years ago when it took anime of the year, but I was happy that it did. Yeah, relationship of sorts. Like that left and probably has no problem with him out there just tagging left and right, but how dare he be in a relationship of sorts? Like that's the issue. I think Christine's a little loud. Um, More than a married couple. We watched that off camera. That was cute. That was actually pretty cute. It did revive the game, I bet. Dangers in My Heart, no, good guess. That was a possibility, but I think it was already having a second season when we picked. Calling you out. Calling you out. Calling you out. Dress Up Dolling watched off camera. No, not Russian foot waifu. So that's the problem. Is we still have a lot of stuff that we watched off camera that I know a lot of people would have loved to have seen reactions to. Calling you out. I'm actually surprised you guys haven't gotten to it. Like I said, I don't remember which one I. One of them, like I said, is a romance anime. The other one is you're not hitting the one for romance. Sorry, I just noticed the stream had a circle thing, and I was checking stuff. Um, Domestic Girlfriend. Oh man, Christine and I watched that years ago. We did a review of it back before we really knew how to do good reviews, and that's on the old LRM YouTube channel. So if you go on YouTube or even on our homepage, um, let me see here. On our homepage, if you go down here and you go to LRM online, it'll take you over to where like all of the celebrity interviews and red carpet events that I'm always talking about. Here in the playlists, you'll see some old AVR, other podcasts from stuff back before we launched uh, Genreverse. And yeah, there's some domestic girlfriend love there. Um, Kaguya watched off camera. Sorry, that is a great show. We could not stay away from that one. Uh, Watched all of that and the movie. See, there's a lot of talking here. Ah. Whoops, I did not mean to pull that open. I thought it was well known. I really did. It seemed real popular. It's relatively new. It's only a few years old. Um how old is it? Uh 2022? Yeah. 2022. I thought it was fairly popular. I think this is the one someone had guessed before, but I'm not sure. So, yeah. And now you guys are just going to go to the 2022 Mal and just keep guessing stuff. That's not fair. So guess the isekai. Guess the isekai now. Bunny Girl Senpai saw years ago off camera. And I am actually really surprised that this hasn't gotten any of these live streams got. Um, because that is quite clearly the image. I guess because it's just so small, so small. Say some random unknown anime. No, I like I said, I think this the do the isekais. Get off the romance. Man, that was a really long sentence. Random isekai with a 15-word title. I don't. Uh, how many is that? No, this definitely has 15, more than 15. Pretty sure he got it what? Random isekai fantasy anime with 15. No, this has more than 15. This definitely has more than 15. Not a whole lot, but more than 15 letters. Oh no, it's not a 15 word. 15 word. No, 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 no. This is actually a very easy uh a very easy title. Sorry, I misunderstood the word for letters for some reason. Oh, my brain. Oh my goodness gracious. Nope. That's definitely not it. And hey, I realized I have actually quite a few people in the room. Thank you guys for checking out the live edit, hanging out with me. Right now, people are trying to guess what isekai we're going to do some reactions to next year. But it's how. Jeez. How made to milk them. She was being made to milk them. Lex, we have Mushoku Tensei reactions here on the channel right now that you are more than welcome to check out for seasons 2 and 3, or just 2. Season 2. Season 3 is not out yet, right? I don't remember. Season 1 we had to do a review of, which is also here on the channel. If you everything good? Okay. If you go to again our playlists, where is the reviews? Somewhere on here we've got all of our reviews in a playlist, or you could just search the channel for Mushoku Tensei, and you should find our review. So yeah, season 2 reactions are there, and our season 1 review Brian and I did 2 years ago, right there. So yeah, yep. God, what a great show! I'm just looking, like, remembering episodes, and such a good show. Nope, not vending machine. Fire Force. I'm not sure if we would ever do Fire Force. Nothing against it. It looked interesting. I mean, honestly, if I had the if I had, man, I cannot believe you guys are not guessing these ones, because people in the Discord that they guessed one of them, either the romance or the isekai, like really quickly, and I don't remember which one they guessed, but you guys are way off, and I thought we picked good ones. Now I'm scared. Not really scared. I think it'll do all right. Man, you are still in a trafficking situation, even if you are these. Now, I will say this, guys. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, because we are trying to reach 10,000 by the end of the year, and that's 1,000 like 30 something, 1,020 something that I have to get. We have to get in order to accomplish that. I'm trying to get us caught up on all of these past reactions and stuff, so that way I can do some more like live streams and like subscriber marathons, or whatever they call it. No, we are not doing redo of Healer. Sorry. Uh, that one, the way I understand, has a lot of assault of a certain type, and that's definitely not one Christine's going to be okay with, and I would have to have a really good reason to watch something like that. Put myself through watching something like that. Not saying that there can't be, but there's got to be something there.
Terrible.
What did I miss out on here? Oh, okay, that.
Your poker face is terrible.
Well, see, the only hints I can think of, because I don't know these shows, because we've never watched them or read the manga, if I said the other, like, describing factors of them, it would just give it away. Because I only know like a couple of things on what to describe them with. So I don't know how to do it without just outright giving it to you. But hey, ReZero's coming next year, guys. Take solace in that. What? Hey, what's up? Never mind. I'm gonna put in, because just like I always do on these, I won't be able to render the video. I'm streaming from the computer I'm editing on, and it probably could render and stream at the same time if I adjusted the settings some, but I don't want to risk, screwing it up. But I'm gonna put in a need reggae song here. Put myself a little note. I'm gonna make a little joke there when he's accusing her of smoking a certain plant. um, no, not reincarnated. Like I said, the isekai, I could tell you the year for that one. The isekai is a uh, um, 2017 is when the first season hit, and there's no second season out as of right now. Yeah. 12 episodes. Yeah, how many long episodes? You see, I don't know this stuff. Season 1 and season 2 have long eps. How many of them are long? And I do. I hate editing long episodes in movies so much. It's it's demoralizing. Okay. Pass the dut. Never mind. Pass the dut. Never mind. Smartphone one is from 2017. Oh, you don't want that. You really don't want that. Oh, that's great. Well, good thing we're not. Like I said, we will be recording and editing a lot before we publish it. Oh, you really, really don't want that. Well, you guys will find out eventually. They'll pop up. Where are we at? All right, we are trucking right along, guys. Trucking right along. Ooh. Damn. Shouldn't have went in. Shouldn't have went through his phone. But what does he have to gain from? But what does he have to gain from pushing her out? See, maybe he's just trying to cover all of that up.
Yeah, there could be some. Yeah, there could be some strategy, some kind.
That or sorry, I kind of got in a flow there, cutting through all of that. Trying to focus. Get this done.
Yakuza Batman. Yakuza Batman. Yakuza Yakuza Batman.
Already settled. It's Yakuza Mysteries. Yakuza Batman would be a cool thing too. Batman versus the Yakuza. I know they got Ninja Batman, right? Ninja Batman. Does he take on? Is that just like a period piece? Is there a Batman versus the Yakuza? I don't know. Where are we at? We're coming up on almost an hour of the stream. We're at 11 minutes of real time edited. Well, I mean we've edited long before that, but there's 11 minutes edited so far, and so 12ish to go. Not too bad. That's how it goes with as an adult. To be trafficked for all of that up, or the pushing her out. Other. Okay. They're on this date thing now, so that should be a new timestamp. Put it here. Aquarium date. I mean, it's not really a date, but it's a date. I already gave you guys the year and the genre, and that the seasons are only 12 episode, one season each so far. They don't have a second season out right now. And if I gave any more hints, it would be a dead giveaway, because the only things I know are things that I could describe visually or based off of the title, and those would give it away real quick. And that's no fun for me. That's how it goes with everything. Every adhesive bandage is a band-aid.
Yeah.
Every facial tissue is a Kleenex. So why not? Nah, driving is stressful. I do hate driving. Osaka's like 2 million people. It's not Tampa Bay, but oh, we have a whole conversation here, guys. You'll like this one. This little bit is all about Florida. Florida drivers and other Florida related things. Mostly Florida drivers. And Florida drivers being outside of Florida. I can't wait for Grand Theft Auto 6. I really can't wait for GTA 6. That's going to be a lot of fun. An aquarium episode. This is them just being kind of cute, which is, they are not. They're awful, awful people. So. Ah, I didn't notice that before. There's old dude right there at the aquarium. I don't know how I didn't notice that. That's the guy from the alley earlier. Right there. He was there at the aquarium to keep tabs on them. Ah. Or maybe I did notice that. He says something about it on later on in the episode. Yeah, we're not going to get the director's cut. Or we're not going to get the director's cut. You're standing on millions lives? Nope. I don't even know that one. Man, I figured giving you guys the year and the genre and that it's not like an unknown, at least not the way that I know it as unknowns. Hell, they've been recommended to us plenty of times in the past. But like I said, if I just gave it away, it wouldn't be fun for me. Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
The thing about the old girlfriend. Pumping you for information. But you see, I kind of need that for this. For this right here. Does that have another title? Does that have an English title, Rico? Nope, that's not it. That's wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon. Rico gets it. All right, game is over. Rico has guessed we are indeed going to be doing the saga of Tanya the Evil next year. Hopefully, we'll be getting it done before season 2 for that hits. So that way we might be able to do it as a seasonal. Not sure if that'll happen 100%, but indeed, Saga of Tanya the Evil is one of the shows we will be doing next year for sure. Good job, Rico. Okay. Okay. I figured um, Tanya would give us from what it looks like, what it sounds like, it would give us quite a bit of opportunities to discuss things, have fun. You guys know I like to discuss uh, not always necessarily serious military stuff or serious historical stuff, but like to include it in my discussions and commentary and things like that. Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World, we watched that off camera. It was it was here was the problem with Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World. It took forever for there to be a damn harem. Uh Oops, hold on one second. Um Sorry, this is the artist of for one of the YouTube channels that I manage, Tim Nardelli. Good artist. Right here. He's got some behind the scenes videos where he discusses the drawings that he's done, some like time lapses of drawings, paintings, events that he's been to, like LA Comic Con. So yeah, you could check out at T Nardi, Narde, short for Nardelli, here on YouTube, and I'm just responding to him. 1 second. He's asking about something for YouTube Shorts. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. The ending song for that, I don't remember the ending song. Was it good? Yeah, I don't remember that one. A trashy isekai that actually had a really banging opening though, was God, what was it called? The one where he dies playing the villainous game, the dating sim. Yeah, trapped in a dating sim. Life is hard for a mob, or something like that. Christine and I watched season 1 off camera. Absolutely loved that one. So ridiculous, and can't wait for season 2 on it. I'm just gonna cut some of this stuff out more. Just pumping you for information. Are you trying to guess the... I mean, we already got the isekai out, Rico. I don't know what else you're trying to guess now. You trying to go back to the 2022 romance? No, we're done. The game is over. As a matter of fact, I do need to take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen, before I come back in and finish this last, 14 to 21, so last 7-ish minutes. And then I'll end the stream sometime after I finish this. And you're just saying random names, okay. I'll finish the stream sometime once I'm done with this edit. And then I'll get this episode up for you guys to actually watch and enjoy the full reactions for. But for now, just a short break, bathroom, other stuff. It's almost time to feed the pets, things like that. So I shall return if I can find my damn OBS. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. crap. I did not realize that the break music was that loud. I am so sorry. I came in and I could see it like hitting the yellow and not good. Whew. I'm back. Welcome back. If you're still here from before, thanks for hanging out. If you are just joining, thanks for that as well. Subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. Lots of great content here on the channel, as you can see. LRMonline.com, also a great place for entertainment news. Our reviews and podcasts go up there. We cover everything you guys can see. I'll be doing some like holiday gift guide for Crunchyroll and stuff like that here soon. So yeah, lots of fun. Going up and down stairs is not fun for me. I just had my second set of knee injections for this past week, and I don't know how many more of those I'll be getting, because just not getting the return I was hoping for, which sucks. Pumping you for information. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's the only pumping of you. Christine used to liken you, Yasha. I think she's talked about it before, but she does not have the patience for how many 100+ episodes of Will They Won't They plus the movies and all of that. She does not have the patience whatsoever. So she used to like it back in the day. She's got copies of import anime DVDs. For those of you that might not know the early days of physical media seas sailing, before I even knew that it wasn't necessarily real, authentic, people would sell burned DVDs as imported anime. Yeah, Inuyasha is technically an isekai. Some people will try to like split hairs and be like, "Ooh, it's a portal fantasy because she can go back and forth." Same thing with like Escaflowne. You don't have to die and be reincarnated for it to be an isekai. You can go back and forth, just like it can be a real world that you go to or a video game world. They're like subgenreized, but overall, if I'm not mistaken, isekai literally just means another world or different world. So, Escaflowne, like, we got a bastardized version here in America at first, of course. Um, but I saw we reviewed a while ago and watched the 2016 dub. Funimation did the dub. The voice of Senku was the voice of Van. Van? Um, is it time travel? I thought she actually goes to like an alternate version. If it's just time travel, then I don't think it is an isekai. I don't think time travel would be considered an isekai. I thought it was like a alternate feudal Japan, but if not, then no, it wouldn't be an isekai. That would just be a time travel anime. Escaflowne is definitely another completely different world. See, kind of need to keep her saying this, and then I can have him grab her like right here. Then right there we go. I did God, I guess the year it came out, which is a few years ago, I tried to watch the sequel series, but like even in the first episode I couldn't stick with it. I was like, there was a couple cool moments where like, oh hey, do you remember Songo? Do you remember uh some other characters? She's the only one that I could remember the name of besides Inuyasha and Kagome. Um that wore out real quick and I did not watch more than I think 2 episodes. About to throw the old S word out there. But
Yeah.
me just making a joke that I don't think Christine and Brian got quite quickly enough. Yeah. Wow, she's tracking. Hmm. Guess we can come in right here with a new timestamp. Ooh. 10:38. 5 minutes is a long time. Hmm. What's this right here?
We have higher speeds, and we have.
Oh, is this the Florida man side? Yeah, we could do this. Again, Osaka's like 2 million. So right here, this will be driving sidebar. And then I'm just gonna label this as query part 2. Excuse me. That should work. Yeah, are you talking about the sequel series, or are you talking about the original? Rico. Oh, I swallowed air with that. Oh, it hurts. Mm. Oh. Oh, I hate it when you do that. Like, it just stretches your like esophagus the whole way. It hurts. Excuse me. Yeah. Like I said, I couldn't make it past like 2 episodes ish. It was rough. It was rough. All right, let's see how I'm going to creatively cut this one up. Okay, she says she'll go. And why? You got a problem? That flows good enough. Oh, she's tracking more than I. If he dies, he dies. Tracking more than I thought she was. Uh, We'll cut here. I like this. It's getting closer. The end is near. Let's see here. Yoshino nose and now is caught. I might end up changing the name of the I might change the name of that timestamp, but that at least gives me a starting point. He's got a copy of her phone. Well, he had one. Pretty sure. Got to cut a bunch of this like empty space out to speed it up. Where is... Okay, it's that single, there's like one frame of her head moved, and I noticed it, and I don't like that. So I'm going to erase it, or, cut it, and now it's smoother, and now I feel better about myself. You guys have no idea the amount of, like, well, some of you that have, hey, Archie, how's it going? You guys, most of you have no idea the amount of, like, tedious stuff that I do here, which you might appreciate, but is mostly, I think, probably just for me. And it's things like that, not wanting like 1, 2, or 3 frames of something that doesn't allow it to flow smoothly. And I'll fight with the reaction and the video way too much to try to make things look or feel, sound smoother, to avoid having, just a few frames of uh, un unneeded subtitles, that I was trying to skip, but because of the way the subtitles and the voice track is synced or out of sync, I can't do it, and it makes me so angry. Well, thanks, Alex. He's got a copy of her phone. He had one. I'm sure he made another one. Which she did. And then I also try to keep in mind when I'm cutting out these gaps, there's certain times where I know that some dramatic pause is needed, and I'll do my best to keep that in. And also, what gets difficult is especially ending vowels. In Japanese, I know the I don't necessarily mean in long, short vowel form, but the length of the sound at the end of a word can matter, and in the language. And so I also have to try to keep that in mind when making these cuts. Wow. So was all him. Did he let what's her name know about it though? Like the opening text in Star Wars Episode 9. Yeah, yeah. The dead speak, whatever. Um, Andor season 2. I'm excited. I hope it's good. It it could quite possibly be the last new Star Wars thing I ever watch. Um, we've been burned a lot in the galaxy far, far away, guys. I watched Rogue One the other day. Still holds up. A lot of fun. Beautiful space battle. Oh, God. Wow. So it was all him. Did he let what's her name know about it though? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how much Earth-like Star Wars is becoming with the music. Like I didn't like the cyberpunk stuff we got in the most recent episode of Mando. I didn't like the rock and roll drums type thing in Andor. That was like one of the few things that I did not like. Um, it's just one of those things, man. Like Star Wars has always meant to be escapism, and they seem so determined to drag it down here to this godforsaken planet we inhabit, and never let it leave. I am scared to death that one day. And no, I don't care about Indiana Jones. That's not Star Wars canon. But I'm scared to death one day they're going to be like, yeah, yeah, Earth, the that we live on exists either in a distant past or contemporary. Doesn't matter. I hate the very idea of it. I thought having that droid say a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away during Ahsoka was one of the most disgusting things Star Wars has done in a long time. I I want to escape. I don't want to ever be reminded of Earth or that Star Wars is a story on Earth. I want to escape to that galaxy far, far away, and Disney has just made that really, really hard to do. But Andor was good, and I hope season 2 is good. Mandalorian season 1 was good. So was most of season 2. Both season 1 and season 2 have a few misses as far as episodes go. Uh, but not season 3 was just garbage. The cameos and stuff like that. Oh my god, it was so bad. Treating Star Wars like the MCU is not good. Not good at all. Awful. Bad Bob Iger, bad Kathleen Kennedy, bad Dave Filoni, bad John Favreau. You all suck. For that. Other things, good. For that, bad. Let's see here. What else can I cut out of this? See here. Unbelievable. Uh, okay, I think that'll work. The soundtracks. Oh, okay. The soundtracks.
for some reason I thought maybe you had a typo with OST there and read it as is. Um, but no, the soundtracks were good. That's another thing that's been lacking in a lot of Star Wars is modern Star Wars is more good music. Not that necessarily a lot of it is bad. Some of it has been bad, but most of it has just been forgettable. And for Star Wars to have forgettable music is like having a Final Fantasy with forgettable music. Um, it's not good.
But was kind of right.
Hold on one second. They're up here knocking on my door. Could you feed them, please? Thank you. Sorry about that. Freaking cat. The cat came up here to pound on the studio office door instead of like going to her mom, who is downstairs and mewing, you know. Excuse me. Yeah, we don't talk about 16 here, Alex. We don't talk about one of the worst Final Fantasy games to ever exist. Because it's not a Final Fantasy game. It's a Final Fantasy series with a slight dungeon hack and slash between episodes. That's it. If you enjoyed it, good. I'm glad. I'm happy. I wanted to play a game, and I wanted to play an RPG game, and I wanted to have connections to the party and characters. And instead, I saw main characters die, where I was just kind of like, yeah, I don't care because I didn't spend any actual time with you. I didn't really interact with you. I watched a movie with you, sort of, and if it had been a movie or a TV show from the get go, it'd be a completely different conversation because I would have been in the mindset of I'm going to absorb these characters and these relationships through the medium of a series or movie. But no, I was playing a game, and it didn't do anything for me as a game.
Damn. Yep, there he is, solving Yakuza mystery.
Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. What? What? What makes it old about wanting to play a game and not watch it? Like that's what I don't get. And I'm sorry, but walking 50 meters or even 500 meters in game to go beat up three bad guys and talk to somebody as a mission, that's not playing a game.
Yep.
Final Fantasy 16 is like Dragon's Lair plus. It barely qualifies as a game.
There he is, solving Yakuza mysteries.
I have not played Death Stranding, so I've heard it's a walking simulator is what I've heard some people call it. It could have been art if it had been a movie or a series, which it so desperately clearly wanted to be. But as a game, no. It was a waste of a Final Fantasy number. Did you watch any of my live streams for that one, Alex? I don't know if you did or not. They're still up. Should take them down. Pretend I never played it. I deleted it from my PlayStation. I did. I straight up deleted it. Does the PlayStation app show what is actually installed, or does it Rico, you've been a fan for too long. I am humbled and appreciative that someone does remember the things that I've liked and disliked uh, for that long. Okay. Um, it just shows games that I've played or purchased. It does not say whether or not it's installed or not. Okay, no. You can see where you might not be able to make it out. Let me see. No. Okay, yeah. It's the text is too small for it to show in camera, but it does say download to console. 16 is not installed on my PlayStation anymore. Oh God, Frozen Empire. Better than Afterlife, but still not. That's like saying gonorrhea is better than chlamydia. Like, you can get rid of both, but they're still gonna suck. And no, I've never had either. It's just a good joke. Everyone's using everyone. The thing about Final Fantasy is there could be good movies, but Square Enix doesn't want to make them. Yeah,
Yeah.
they do have a really good CGI team. I liked the 15 like bundle movie, Kingsglaive. I thought that was fine. I thought it was, borderline good. It's fine to watch. It's good to watch at least once. Advent Children. I know some people that really love it, but to me it felt so rushed. It felt so um, it felt like almost like it should have been a two-parter. It should have been like a two-part thing to really blend it in and make it feel connected. Um, the best Final Fantasy anime is actually Escaflowne. Bet. Go rewatch Escaflowne, Vision of Escaflowne, and you will see clearly that it is the best Final Fantasy anime out there. Yeah. And look, Spirits Within, that did suck. I saw that in theaters and left theaters just so disappointed. Like I said, I think there's something good there and it's relatively enjoyable. The fight scenes are great, but you can definitely feel where it's just it needed more time for certain things. Maybe if they had cut out some of the, I don't want to necessarily say cut out some of the fight, but maybe not worry about showing off what they could do with the technology so much. They almost made like a George Lucas mistakes with the prequels, where it's like, look what I can do with the technology, and you spend too much time on shots that you don't necessarily need to spend as much time on, or sequences that are longer than they need to be, when in reality you should have been doing a little bit more story and or character development. Whoops. Yeah, of course. Tifa's a great character. I've really enjoyed all of the characters in the remake series so far. Tifa's definitely been a she definitely got more attention, and she's a main character in the original game, of course, and got a lot of attention. But they've developed her quite well in the remake Rebirth games. I still remember very fondly the fact that the absolute best girl in Final Fantasy was unknown until remake, Jessie. That was a big treat. Hold on. One second. 1 second. Okay. Oh, joy. Well, that sucks. All right. Well, Lucas just threw up. He had gotten sent home with a fever. I'm afraid he might have like the flu or something. He got a concussion a couple of weeks ago, and his issues are part of why things fell behind as well. And he just threw up. So I need to get this done quickly. I don't have a lot left to edit, but I'll have to finish that and do the thumbnail and all of that. So I am going to wrap it up so I can focus on this and get it done. And then be there to help Christine. Whoops. Sorry, didn't mean to hit that. So I can help Christine with him. So yeah, thank you guys. Those of you that just joined in, sorry, I am signing off for now. I'm gonna finish this Yakuza reaction, get it published for you guys. Hopefully, he's throwing up and he's sick, so I don't know what that means, if we're gonna catch it or not. We try our hardest not to, but germs get passed in households very easily. So hopefully, God, please, tomorrow I will be getting Blue Box caught up and continuing to work after we're all caught up on Fate and JJK and all that. But now with him being sick again and throwing up, I don't know what it looks like. Sorry, guys. We'll get there eventually. We're not giving up on anything. I'm gonna go ahead and go like, share, subscribe. I really do appreciate it. We are trying to make 1,000 or 1,000, 10,000 subs by the end of the year. So if you got a second, hit that subscribe button. And I did not mean to click on Blizzard. I do not have time to play games. I wish I did. I miss StarCraft. Subscribe, help us reach 10,000 by the end of the year. Check out LRM Online for other entertainment news. Thanks, Alex, Rico, other Alex. Thank you as well. Yeah, guys, thanks for the support. We'll get things out. Pray and hope that Christine and I don't get sick. All right, I'm out. See you guys next time. Bye.